There are a number of loan options out there for home buyers, and some of them may actually surprise you. So let's talk through all of these loan options because they could be the difference between getting into your dream home or the right home for you and your family, or being stuck renting forever. So first is an FHA loan. So FHA loan is a low down payment option, flexible credit requirements. It's a good loan option for first-time home buyers. Down payment could be as low as 3.5%. But also with an FHA loan, you can do an FHA loan, which is great for first-time home buyers. You could also do an FHA 203K loan, and that's the renovation first-time home buyer loan. So if you have a property that may need some updates, maybe it needs a new boiler, maybe it needs a new roof, you could do the 203K loan. You could also purchase a home that's a total fixer-upper and use a 203K loan as well. But you're going to need to renovate the home with a licensed contractor and then live in the home for a certain period of time. So just make sure that you understand the rules. An FHA 203K loan, you also need to do a down payment on the purchase price less the renovation cost. So you're doing a larger down payment a little bit because you're including the renovation costs into that purchase price. So definitely talk to a lender if you're open to a little bit of renovating and you're a first-time home buyer. That could be a fun option for you. Conventional loans. This is the more well-known loan option. Many people think of it. You can do 20% down, but conventional loans can also be as low as 5% down payment. It's a good option for strong credit borrowers. It's got lower monthly or lower mortgage insurance and more long-term flexibility. So that's the loan that people are typically thinking of when they think about purchasing a home. For veterans, there is a VA loan. So this is a zero down payment for eligible veterans and service members. It's a great financial advantage for veterans. And then another zero down payment loan option that we have is a USDA loan. This is zero down payment in rural and some suburban areas. So in Massachusetts, I feel like a lot of the areas where it will be accepted can surprise people. You could get a USDA loan, of course, in like North Brookfield, the Brookfield, Spencer, but you can also get a USDA loan in parts of Grafton, Northborough. So definitely check that map. There's a USDA loan map online where you can check what areas they do approve those loans in. But it's zero down payment and it's available in more places than you may think. So also as a buyer, you want to look at local and first-time home buyer assistance programs. These are city and state programs that help first-time home buyers with down payments. They may help with interest rates, closing costs, and you want to chat with a lender. They specialize in these loans. For example, I have a client that's looking for a first-time home and they just spoke with their lender. The lender let them know programs will be available in Massachusetts in April. And from them, they said best timing to be under contract on a house or a condo is April 1st, 2026. With that in mind, a serious search starting in March of 2026 would be ideal. So there's one thing to consider. Loans in Massachusetts will be opening, first-time homebuyer grants will be opening up in April. One of my other lenders sent me this text message. Depending on the city that you are actually buying in, we can get grant free money, and there is always mass housing. So there are different mass housing programs, and some have minimum contributions, usually 2% out of pocket. Others, you may be able to go to the closing table with just $1 out of your pocket using the down payment assistance. So he's closed loans like that before. And then I have a buyer that just closed on last week, and they actually got money back at the closing table. So they used a loan option that they were able to get $25,000. It's a second loan. So they have their loan on their property, and then they have a second loan that's for $25,000. That $25,000 covered their down payment and it covered their closing costs. I also got them closing cost credit from the seller. So the seller covered other closing costs for them. And they actually ended up getting a check back at the closing table for over $1,000. So there are a number of options for first-time home buyers out there. You just have to know who to talk to. So if you want me to put you in contact with some lenders, if you'd like to chat with me about first-time home buyer programs, I'm always available here to answer all of your questions. All of my information is in the description and I would love to help you. So tell me what loan program sounds like it would work best for you. Or if you've used one before and you had good luck buying a home with that program, I'd love to know. Share it in the comments, like and subscribe these videos, and I am here to help you out. I look forward to chatting with you.